making excuses to why their child is in a certain predicament or situation or is a certain way, because there's really no excuse. Like when you have a child, there's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're in the middle of nowhere. If you're not in the middle of the desert, then you have an excuse. Like you was born there, you got dropped off, and you suddenly had kids. They pop. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but like single parents, they tend to make the most excuse. Well, I'm the single parent. I'm your mom and dad, and I'm doing everything. And it's like, so what? Okay, I get it. It's a large burden on you. But if you want what you want for your child to be great, take advice from you. You know, of course they think they know more because of course they know a little bit more to life, so they have more experiences. But look at them; they're still in the same situation. They haven't learned from their failure. You know what I'm saying? Like you're getting certain benefits. Y'all single parents out here, you're getting benefits from the government. Why don't y'all all come together to like build something? Make a grocery store, do something. Like instead of letting your child suffer in the streets or whatever, let the world hold him hostage. But now you're gonna make the excuse, oh, I'm a single parent and I'm a single parent, and then the curse is passed down, and it's sad. Like especially like my parents or whatever, they made an excuse like, oh, I'm the parent and I'm doing all by myself. But it's like I look at my cousins, they still got you know, the good stuff a little bit. They still got the nice shoes. And my parent, they make more than that other parent. You know what I'm saying? And then they still making an excuse. So it's just laughable when they say that. So use that excuse so you could just be cheap, you know. And I get it's what we really want or need. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. It was just an excuse, you know. That's all it was. So he could be cheap. But I see these other parents, they buy themselves and they still hooking their kids with some, little nice stuff, uh, some good food or whatever. So it's not really an excuse. It's just like a cop out to be cheap. You not fulfill your child's needs. To beg for help. And sometimes these parents don't just gotta just be just a struggling single parent. They could have money and have this, but they're just so incompetent. You know what I'm saying? And so just unoccupied and just doing all for people, and they just kind of like forget about their children. And that's what it is. They kind of become too occupied. Or they get caught up with other people's perception of what they think, and they're just doing it for people more than their kids. Not that they don't care for their kids, it's actually forget about them. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get it, since they try to like make the mistakes they made, they try not to like make sure the kids don't make that mistake. But the way they go about it and tell their kids is kind of like a little bit too strict and a little too, they come off too strong when they do it and too judgmental. So their kids turn away from them, you know, instead of giving it, not even giving them, helping them be around people who are more competent, who have life skills to help them with their children instead of like acting like they could take care of them. You know what I'm saying? And just being just a single parent, you know, with this, you know, Fernanda that the world is like against them. I get it. It could be hard because I'm not a parent at all. I don't have no children. But don't just use it as an excuse when it comes to your child, because once you have a child, there's really no such thing as that anymore. That's all up to you now, you know. But don't try to make it hard and stress yourself over it. Now you're inviting your frustrations on your children, you know, and now that's being marked as abuse because you're hitting them, you're whatever, you're spazzing out because all that hurt, and you take it out, you kick one of your child out or whatever, just due to frustration. An example. know the child doesn't like you, don't make it worse, you know. But it's always just making it an excuse, you know. Like I was like born in like a single parents or whatever. I'm not making an excuse. I'm still pushing myself. You know, I'm not. You know how guys will be like, hey, a lot of guys are so feminine because they're born in like a single mother place or whatever to get the womanly. That don't. I'm not feminine. Like I'm not saying I'm the most manly man. Like I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger, but damn, I'm not fucking a flamboyant. So don't use that as an excuse. If you're born in a single parent household, excuse like because I see people who was born in two parent and they just took everything they got for granted and started doing dumbass bullshit so they could fit in. But it's like, nah, you got a good family, nigga. Like, be grateful. All niggas wasn't born with shit for real. Like, fuck is you trying to act like a fucking animal, nigga? Like, fuck wrong with you? Like, you retarded. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like us didn't have like a choice like that, but we doing a lot. You know, that's beyond our confines, literally breaking the curse. You know what I'm saying? Y'all literally skipped the curse of generation and got suddenly lucky, but you're still trying to act fucking stupid. Like you from a, you know, a lower background or whatever. You know, it's just crazy. You just act civilized. Be yourself. As cliche as that sounds, just be where you are. Don't try to act like somewhere that you're not, because it's goofy and lame. You know, it's goofy and cringe. You know, a lot of people in those environments they didn't really have a choice like that to be a certain way. They had no choice. It was survival of the fittest. But now I'm still surviving. We're still surviving. Or we're still making a way. So don't use it as being a single parent excuse, and don't use being born from a single parent as an excuse because it's definitely not an excuse. I get it's a fight, nigga. I fight every single damn day to make it and do something to myself. Not even just to make it, just to do something at least and move. So yeah. Anyways, like and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications.